Hello and welcome back to yet another video series from Digital E-Learning. So today we'll be covering the fault tree analysis FTA. So FTA is a top-down approach which is the combination of events and logic gates to identify the top and desired event. So in this video we're going to look at a detail about what is fault tree analysis, what are different events and different gates that we use for constructing an FTA, and we'll also look at a couple of examples to help you explain in a better way. So please watch this video till the end. Don't forget to like, comment and share with all your friends as well. And in case if you are visiting my channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe as well and to hit that bell icon as well for all the notifications from Digital E-Learning on my upcoming next videos. FTA or a fault tree analysis is a top-down approach that was originally developed in 1962 at the Bell Laboratories by H.A. Watson. FTA consists of two elements, events and the logic gates, which connects the events to identify the cause of a top undesired event, which is the last event to occur. Here, the fault tree analysis does not make any assumptions. It brings together all the perspective that could cause the event of concern. Typically, FTA layout looks like this, where this is the top undesired event or the last event to occur. Then we have the undeveloped events. We have the logic gates, whether AND gate or OR gate. We have the intermediate events, and finally we have the basic event. We're going to look at all these in more detail in the coming slides. Today, it is widely used in aerospace, automobile, electronics and nuclear industries. So what are events? So we'll look at the undeveloped event, we will look at the intermediate event, we will look at the basic event, we'll also look at the transfers. So the undeveloped event is an event where there is no scope of developing it further. It could be because of the economic consideration, or there is no much information available downstream. Then we have the intermediate events. So these are the events which occur between the top event and the basic events. Basic events are the events which are the lowermost event that cannot be further developed. And then we have the transfers. So transfer gates are usually used to signify the continuation of a tree on a separate sheet. It's just for ease of representation. So what are logic gates? As we have seen the events, so there are normally two types of logic gates that are widely used while creating an FTA. One is the AND gate, another is the OR gate. So AND gate says output event occurs only if all the input event occurs. OR gate says output event occurs if any one of the input event occur. Let's try to get a more clear picture of this AND gate and OR gate. So we'll start with AND gate. Suppose if we have an input A and input B which is coming to an AND gate and we get output C. So for AND gate condition, all the input events should occur simultaneously. Suppose if I say 1 denotes the input and 0 does denote there is no input to that signal. So if there is input at A which is 1 and there is also input at B, so we will get an output 1. So if there is input at A in AND gate and there is no input in fact at B, so you will not get any output here. Same is the case for if there is no input at A and there is an input at B, you will not get any output. 0 0, you will get no output. And let us look at for OR gate. The condition says that if any one of input we will get the output. So if we have input at A and we also have input at B, so we'll definitely get an output here. If we have input at A and we don't have input at B, but we'll get an output C here. Same is the case for if we don't have any input at A or an output, but we have an input at B, we'll get an output. But if we don't have input at either of these, we'll not get any output. So this is how we do an logic gates for AND and OR gate. FTA can yield both the qualitative and well as the quantitative information about the study. Qualitative information may include failure path, root cause, weak areas of system or project, while the quantitative FTA give us the probability estimation of a top event. If the quantitative information is needed, calculate the probability of a top event. And finally, determine whether the corrective actions are required. If necessary, develop a measure to eradicate the fault path or minimize the probability of fault occurrence. Let us now do some practical applications of FTA. So we look at the first case study. So this is your scenario. So it says that he has missed the bus this morning and he was late for the office. He couldn't get up. So he has missed this bus. Now we will try to create a FTA around this situation. So my top event here is I missed the bus this morning. I will apply an OR gate here. The first event that I have is that I had a late breakfast. I will keep this as an undeveloped event because there is no point developing it further. The next event that I have is I wake up late. Here I will apply an AND gate, and the two events that are leading to this wake up late is that when I slept late, an alarm did not ring. So both these events has to occur simultaneously for wake up late to happen. And why the alarm did not ring is because this is a faulty alarm. I slept late, I will keep it as an undeveloped event. The other event is that we have is that I did not reach the bus stop on time. Okay, here I am going to apply the OR gate. So there are two events here which either of these can occur, which could trigger the I did not reach the bus stop on time. One is that there are other interruptions, maybe I have met some friend or relative in between, or I am walking slowly. So other interruptions I'm going to put it in my undeveloped event, but I'm walking slowly. I'm going to apply an AND gate here because I'm slowly lazy and I have a pain in my leg. So both these lazy and pain in leg could lead to me for walking slowly, and which could trigger that I didn't reach the bus stop on time, and which ultimately lead to the I missed the bus this morning. Let us look at some other case study here. So the situation is that you are enjoying the pool right now, and suddenly there is a pool collapse. So we will use this to construct our FTA. So my top event here is that pool collapse. That is the top undesired event. And here I'm going to apply an OR gate, and I will have three events here which any one of these events could lead to the pool collapse. One is that there is too much pressure against the walls of pools. So I'm not going to develop it further. I will keep it as an undeveloped event. Then missing parts, it could be anything. We will develop it further. And finally, the user does not follow the instructions while using the pool. This could be one of my basic events. Now I have found one basic event, but from the missing parts I'm going to develop it a little bit further down. So we're going to apply an OR gate here. So missing parts could be either it is because of the missing nuts or missing bolts, which could trigger the pool collapse. So all these three events, any of these events can trigger the pool collapse. So my basic events, what I found is that they are missing nuts or missing bolts, or the user does not follow the instructions. This is a simple example of a FTA. So that is all I have on this video on FTA fault tree analysis. I hope you have liked this video. So there is no such single way of creating FTA. Multiple users can have different thinking. They can apply different gates or different they want to develop some events and some other don't want to develop that event. So there's no right or wrong way of doing FTA. It's just that if team is in consensus that we are following this approach, then you can go ahead and create an FTA based on that. And if you still have any questions on FTA, just write your comments in the sections below. And what is your experience of using this tool? Please do let me know in the comment section below as well. Thank you and have a great day.
Now you can follow digital e-learning on other social media platforms like Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Telegram, Facebook and Twitter, and link for all these social media platforms is given below in the description. You can check out those, and you can follow us on all these social media platforms from all the updates from digital e-learning. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share with all your friends and colleagues, and do comment below. Your comments are really motivating. Thank you. Thanks for watching digital e-learning. Have a fantastic day ahead.